14. Blessed are those who are perfect in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with the whole heart. Yea, they do no unrighteousness, they walk in his ways. You have commanded your precepts, that we should observe them diligently. Oh, that my ways were established, to observe your statutes. Then shall I not be put to shame, when I look to all your commandments. I will give thanks to you with uprightness of heart, when I learn your righteous judgments. I will observe your statutes. Do not forsake me utterly. How shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to your word. With my whole heart have I sought you. Let me not wander from your commandments. Your word have I laid up in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord. Teach me your statutes. With my lips I have declared all the ordinances of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate on your precepts and look to your ways. I will delight myself in your statutes. I will not forget your word. Deal bountifully with your servant. I shall live, and I shall observe your word. Open my eyes that I may look to wondrous things out of your law. I am a sojourner on the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. My soul breaks for longing after your ordinances at all times. You have rebuked the proud who are cursed, who wander from your commandments. Take away from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept your testimonies. Princes also sat and talked against me, but your servant meditated on your statutes. Your testimonies also are my delight, the men of my counsel. My soul cleaves to the dust. Quicken me according to your word. I declared my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your statutes. Make me to understand the way of your precepts. So shall I meditate on your wondrous works. My soul melts for heaviness. Strengthen me according to your word. Remove from me the way of falsehood, and grant me your law graciously. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. Your ordinance have I set before me. I cleave to your testimonies, O Lord. Do not put me to shame. I will run the way of your commandments, when you shall enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of your statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep your law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of your commandments, for in it do I delight. Incline my heart to your testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken me in your ways. Confirm your word to your servant who is devoted to the fear of you. Turn away my reproach, of which I am afraid, for your ordinances are good. Behold, I have longed after your precepts. Quicken me in your righteousness. And let your loving kindness come to me, O Lord, your salvation according to your word. And I shall have an answer for him who reproaches me, for I trust in your word. And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in your ordinances. And I shall observe your law continually, forever and ever, and I shall walk at liberty, for I have sought your precepts, and I will speak of your testimonies before kings, and shall not be put to shame. And I will delight myself in your commandments, which I have loved, and I will lift up my hands to your commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate on your statutes. Remember the word to your servant, because you have made me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your word has quickened me. The proud have had me greatly in derision, yet I have not swerved from your law. remembered your ordinances of old, O Lord, and have comforted myself. Hot indignation has taken hold upon me because of the wicked who forsake your law. Your statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered in the night your name, O Lord, and have observed your law. This I have had because I have kept your precepts. The Lord is my portion. I have said that I would observe your words. I entreated your favor with my whole heart. Be gracious to me according to your word. I thought on my ways and turned my feet to your testimonies. I made haste and did not delay to observe your commandments. The cords of the wicked have wrapped me around, but I have not forgotten your law. At midnight I will rise to give thanks to you because of your righteous ordinances. I am a companion of all those who fear you and of those who observe your precepts. With your loving kindness, O Lord, the earth is filled. Teach me your statutes. You have dealt well with your servant, O Lord, according to your word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I have believed in your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I observe your word. You are good and do good. Teach me your statutes. The proud have forged a lie against me. With my whole heart will I keep your precepts. Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in your law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn your statutes. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. Those who fear you shall see me and be glad, because I have hoped in your word. I know, O Lord, that your judgments are righteous, and that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Let, pray, your loving kindness be for my comfort, according to your word to your servant. Let your mercies come to me that I may live, for your law is my delight. Let the proud be put to shame, for they have overthrown me wrongfully. But I will meditate on your precepts. Let those who fear you turn to me, and they shall know your testimonies. Let my heart be perfect in your statutes, that I may not be put to shame. My soul faints for your salvation. I hope in your word. My eyes fail for your word, while I say, when will you comfort me? For I have become like a wineskin in the smoke, yet I do not forget your statutes. How many are the days of your servant? When will you execute judgment on my persecutors? The proud have dug pits for me, who are not according to your law. Oh, your commandments are faithful. They persecute me wrongfully. Help me. They had almost consumed me upon earth, but I did not forsake your precepts. Quicken me after your loving kindness, and I shall observe the testimony of your mouth. Forever, O Lord, your word is settled in the heavens. Your faithfulness is unto all generations. You have established the earth, and it abides. They abide this day according to your ordinances, for all things are your servants. Unless your law had been my delight, I should then have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for with them you have quickened me. I am yours. Save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider your testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection. Your commandment is exceedingly broad. How I love your law. It is my meditation all the day. Your commandments have made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the aged, because I have kept your precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might observe your word. I have not turned aside from your ordinances, for you have taught me. How sweet are your words to my palate, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through your precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. I have sworn and have confirmed it, that I will observe your righteous ordinances. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Lord, according to your word. Accept, pray, the feeble offering of my mouth, O Lord. And teach me your ordinances. My soul is continually in my hand, yet I do not forget your law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I have not gone astray from your precepts. Your testimonies I have taken as a heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever, even unto the end. I hate those who are of a double mind, but your law I love. You are my hiding place and my shield. I hope in your word. Depart from me, you evildoers, that I may keep the commandments of my God. Uphold me according to your word, that I may live. And let me not be ashamed of my hope. Hold me up, and I shall be safe. I shall have regard for your statutes continually. You have set at naught all those who err from your statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. You put away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore, I love your testimonies. My flesh trembles for fear of you, and I am afraid of your judgments. I have done justice and righteousness. Do not leave me to my oppressors. Be surety for your servant, for good. Let not the proud oppress me. My eyes fail for your salvation and for your righteous word. Deal with your servant according to your loving kindness, and teach me your statutes. I am your servant. Give me understanding, that I may know your testimonies. It is time for the Lord to work, for they have made void your law. Therefore I love your commandments, above gold, yea, above fine gold. Therefore all your precepts of all things I deem right. I hate every false way. Your testimonies are wonderful, therefore my soul keeps them. The opening of your word gives light. It gives understanding to the simple. I opened wide my mouth and panted, for I longed for your commandments. Turn to me and be gracious to me, as you are wont to do to those who love your name. Establish my footsteps in your word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Redeem me from the oppression of man, and I shall observe your precepts. Make your face to shine upon your servant, and teach me your statutes. Streams of water run down my eyes, because they do not observe your law. Righteous are you, O Lord, and upright are your judgments. You have commanded your testimonies in righteousness and very faithfulness. My zeal has consumed me, because my foes have forgotten your words. Your word is very pure, therefore your servant loves it. I am small and despised, yet I do not forget your precepts. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your law is truth. Trouble and anguish have taken hold of me, yet your commandments are my delight. Your testimonies are righteous forever. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I have called with my whole heart. Answer me, O Lord. I will keep your statutes. I have called to you, save me, and I shall observe your testimonies. I anticipated the dawning of the morning and cried out. I hoped in your words. My eyes anticipated the night watches, that I might meditate on your word. Hear my voice according to your loving kindness. Quicken me, O Lord, according to your ordinances. They draw nigh who follow after wickedness. They are far from your law. You are nigh, O Lord, and all your commandments are truth. Of old have I known from your testimonies that you have founded them forever. Consider my affliction and deliver me, for I do not forget your law. Plead my cause and redeem me. Quicken me according to your word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they do not seek your statutes. Great are your mercies, O Lord. Quicken me according to your ordinances. Many are my persecutors and my foes, yet I have not swerved from your testimonies. I beheld the treacherous and was grieved, because they do not observe your word. Consider how I love your precepts. Quicken me, O Lord, according to your loving kindness. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous ordinances endures forever. Princes have persecuted me without cause, but my heart stands in awe of your words. I rejoice at your word as one who finds great spoil. I hate and abhor falsehood. Your law do I love. 7 times a day I praise you, because of your righteous ordinances. Great peace have those who love your law, and they have no occasion of stumbling. I have hoped for your salvation, O Lord, and have done your commandments. My soul has observed your testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have observed your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you. Let my cry come near before you, O Lord. Give me understanding according to your word. Let my supplication come before you. Deliver me according to your word. Let my lips utter praise, for you teach me your statutes. Let my tongue sing of your word. For all your commandments are righteous. Let your hand be ready to help me, for I have chosen your precepts. I have longed for your salvation, O Lord, and your law is my delight. Let my soul live, and it shall praise you, and let your ordinances help me. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I do not forget your commandments.